Okay, folks, welcome back once more to the Long Dark. This is Faithful Cartographer Faithful Cartographer Take 2, Part 3. So obviously we restarted it after I had a little bit of an absence. And we are back in the Reekin. Not that you can tell that, because it's completely pitch black. We're here in the middle of the night. If I just hit the WhatsApp button, you can see it is the middle of the night. If I can actually hit the right button, there we go. We are on the Reekin in the little sort of bed area, so we're just going to sleep through the night basically. So I think we need to eat and drink before we do that. I keep going into the menu. You can actually now do this in the radio menu, but I keep forgetting to do that. So that's just, we haven't actually got very much food, so we're going to eat that little bit there. And we'll drink, and we're just going to have to suck it up a bit now, I think. Okay, so let's try and sleep for, we'll try 6 hours, see if it'll let us do that. Get us through the night. To the following morning, and then we're going to carry on with our looting plan. Okay, we woke up fully rested. There's a bit of light creeping in here, actually. We might have just pushed it through to the following morning. That's actually, no, we're right bang in the middle of the night now, aren't we? And the moon's out. But the fact that there's some light here actually means you might be able to make a bit of a move. What's the temperature like? 1 degree. I don't do much travelling at night, but I'm actually tempted to see. Oh, I didn't realise that was a torch. Okay, never mind. It'll do. I'm actually just tempted to see whether there's a decent moon and whether we can do some nighttime wandering. It's a bit safer to move at night. Oh, dead dude. Completely missed you. Oh, actually, it doesn't sound very good out there. Well, we'll just stick on those out anyway and have a quick look. But the weather doesn't sound brilliant. If it is horrible, which it is, we won't bother. Okay, let's go back inside then. No, don't extinguish it. I want to go back in the ship. Let's go back inside the ship then. We'll stay here. Okay, so heading back up to the bed area then. I don't know if there's anything. I'm deliberately leaving the scrap metal around here because there's no point taking it. Because if we do take it, the place we're going to need to use it is here. So we might as well leave it here. Let's head back up. Here we go. Right, okay. Can we extinguish this torch? Done. Okay, so let's pass time for. I'm going to say let's pass time for 3 hours. That should do it. Because that obviously makes us tired. Passing time allows us to pass time quickly, accelerate time, but doesn't give us the benefits of the sleep. So you don't have your health recovered, you don't have your condition recovered, and you don't have your rested level recovered. In fact, your rested level goes down. So what I'm tending to do, the tactic I'm using, is I'm passing time for a couple of hours, which obviously means, yeah, okay, don't worry about that. Actually, yes, do worry about that. Let's do it from the radio menu. There we go. You can do it from there now. You don't have to go into the main backpack, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so passing time makes you go a little bit tired, as you can see, which then allows us to sleep a little bit more. So we kind of, the tactic I'm using is pass time for a few hours, then sleep for a few hours, and then that kind of gets us through a long period of time. We still then get our rested level pretty good at the end. And our condition comes back up again, so but it still lets us pass a large chunk of time. When the game first came out, stop interrupting me. When the game first came out, you could just sleep for as long as you wanted to. You could sleep for a whole 24 hours if you really wanted to, but obviously now they've introduced this thing where you've got sleep limitation. You can only sleep until you're fully rested, then you'll wake up again. So you have to use passing time and sleep carefully to get through the night. And we are heading towards dawn, so I think we should be okay to have a crack at going outside now. Let's light this torch again. There's not much burn time left on this torch, so. Interesting, you know, I did realise I actually took this torch from a fire. I thought that had been changed, so I had to take brands from a fire. So I'm very interested about how I managed to do that. We didn't get a proper loading screen there. Oh, wow. There you go. How cool is that? I just love the artistic style of the Long Dark, I really do. I'm going to have to screen capture that. Hang on. There we go. Right, so... This is pretty cool, this isn't it? I don't do much travelling at night, but I did want to come and do some so that you've got a chance to have a look, and it is really cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's head over to whale processing. I was contemplating at the end of the last video whether to head back to the lighthouse first to get rid of my loot and then come back, but to do that I've got to go all the way up there and I've got to go all the way back across there, and it's just a pain, and I'm guaranteed to hit walls and things, so I only really want to do it once. So let's go and have a look. Let's just have a quick look at these barrels, make sure there's nothing. I don't know what the temperature is. Oh, quite cold. Okay. Not mega cold, but it's fairly cold. So let's head over to whale processing. I'm hoping, travelling in the night, that there's less chance of there being wolves and things around. My torch is burnt out. We'll pop that away because we can convert that back to a stick, which we can obviously then reuse as firewood, so that's we don't want to waste anything. It's getting a bit hazy now. And we came out at the right moment there to see that fantastic moon and star artwork, but it is now going a bit hazier. Right, okay, let's go this way. I think we can get up over here where these boats are. Or maybe not. What do we get here? Well, is there anything in these boats for a start? Let's just have a quick look. Not looking like it. Okay, how do we get up there? Okay, I'm now stuck in the boat. Getting stuck on the scenery. How do we get up here? Do we have to go around this way? I know there is a way of doing it. Okay, we're heading around to thin ice around here, so no, I don't think that's the way. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, it's going very hazy and misty now. Visibility much reduced. That's how quickly the scenery can change in the Long Dark. It really can come and get you really fast. The scenery changes. The weather changes. Oh, come on, there must... Can I get up there? No, probably can't. I know, don't worry, we're trying to get over here somewhere. This is ridiculous. I'm sure you could get up. You can tell me I can't get up here now. Oh. Okay. Slightly worried that... Oh, come on. I could have sworn you could get up there. Okay, are we going up here then? Can we get up here? No? Can we get up here? Oh, great. Yeah, no, I struggled to get up here, but I bet you the wolf won't. So much for the grand there won't be any wolves around early in the morning plan. Okay, and we now have hypothermia risk as well, and we are hungry. Okay, the wolf has found its way across that little ridge that we got stuck on. I'm sure the wolf is tracking me, you know, it's following my scent. Because it went exactly the same way that I went. Okay, I'm up on the road now. I'm just going to do a little bit of a run for it. Let's get away from that wolf. there is a little security hut here, but it doesn't have a door on it, and since we're being pursued, now is probably not the time to explore it, so let's just keep going. Am I right in saying the only way in here is through that truck? That can't possibly be right. Okay, anything in here while we're in here then? I've got some matches. I don't know why I always look in the visors, because there's never anything in there. Okay, let's leave the vehicle on the other side, which then puts us into the processing area. I'm sure that's not how you used to get in here, but in theory it should stop the... Oh, the wolf appears to be finding a way round. It's running the whole way round. Okay, let's go inside this little trailer. At least we're safe in here. Let's get this lit. I hate saying things like "at least we're safe" because that's usually when something appears around the corner and leaps at me. Oh, well, this is a little bit desolate. I don't think I've ever been in here, you know. I've never really properly explored this whale processing area, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to find. But this one looks like it's pretty... No, we've got one of those, but pretty desolate, to be honest. We've got one soda. That's it. That's a bit of a shame, really. So let's head back outside here, then. Let's see if we can find anything else. Let's put that out. Don't waste fuel. Now, I'm fairly sure, if I remember from what I have done around here, that there is... Yeah, I know, we need to get somewhere warmer and stay there. Yes, there's some interconnected trailers over here. I'm sure these are kind of all connected together and you can walk through them, so let's go inside. I vaguely remember it, but I don't remember what's inside them. Oh no, they're not connected together. I could have sworn they were connected together. Oh, they are connected together, there we go. Okay, well, we've got some running shoes. Oh, we've got another one here as well, okay. Let's go right the way to the end and then we'll work our way back. So, it's all pretty desolate and abandoned, this one is. There's very, very little in here. Have we got a whetstone? Interesting, that's exactly what I was thinking. There's some new voice work in here as well, some new catchphrases and things. And the pry bar to get in there. Nothing in there. That's a broken metal door, so that's no use to us. Unless we've got a hacksaw and we can use it for scrap metal. Newsprint, that's useful for tinder. Some scrap metal which we don't need. Inside this trailer. Yeah, we are encumbered. Oh, can opener. That would come in handy if we had some cans. Light shell jacket. And not a fat lot else. That pretty much looks like it's your lot. Okay, so there's not a great deal in here. What's that? Matches. Okay, so another, well, I'd say disappointing. There were a few things in there. Right, so it's starting to look a little bit brighter now. The mist is clearing, but we're going to head inside the main building, I think, because I think we've pretty much gone round the exterior of this now. I don't know if there's anything really... there's a bear over there. Right, okay. What's he doing here? I didn't think the bear came over here. And he is actually heading in to the processing area. So I'm going to climb up the steps. He is actually coming in. And he's angry. He's very, very angry. I really hope he can't get me up here. I'm slightly nervous because I know this building is kind of open and things can get inside it. I've always been... I don't know where it's gone. Where's the bear gone? Oh, he's ran off around. Okay. Let's go inside here. I don't want to risk it. I'm hoping that up here we're okay. Okay, so we're in the main well processing building. It's quite a big building. It's pretty broken, it's pretty damaged, there's lots of holes in the floor. Frozen Angler, so there's one that we can research. That's a researchable book. Named books are researchable. And that means that we can gain skills from researching them, so we shall research that shortly. I am pretty encumbered, but I'm not going to stress too much about that. A lot of what I'm carrying is actually water. Book. Anything in the drawers? Nope. Okay, there's a catwalk here. It doesn't really lead anywhere, this catwalk. If you notice, that's the sort of main area down there. You can see lots of holes and things, which does make me worry that animals will have got in here. I don't know if that's true or not. So obviously over on Mystery Lake, Fluffy does occupy the hydroelectric dam. I don't know whether that's the case over here with well processing. I've never encountered a wolf in here, but it always makes me nervous that there might be one. Particularly in stalker mode. Okay, so we've pretty much gone through that. So this is the bigger room upstairs. Again, lots of holes in the floor. Although interestingly, there's lots of holes in the floor, but they have been boarded over. There's sort of like loose boards and things on them. So it's almost as if someone has been in here. Oops. I thought that was a cane. I think that is though. And they're all crushed cans, they're all empty cans. Obviously we've got some beds over here, so we can use this as a base. Newsprint. Anything under there? Nope. That appears to be a lot. We've got a container over here, so let's have a quick. Okay, not a fat lot then. Well, we've obviously got the main processing area down there, but we've not really got very much out of this. I was kind of hoping we'd get a little bit more. Let's have a quick look at our food stats more than anything else. What food we got? Not a fat lot, but I'm going to eat a couple of these bars and drink some of the water, because that will help us with our encumbered as well, because that will reduce our weight. There we go. Got pry bar, that'll come in handy. Hacksaw, that'll come in handy. This is where you're going to find tools. We've got a workbench over here. Ooh, a flare shell. You don't find many of those. Matches. I'm going to leave the scrap metal again because it's now we've got a hacksaw. It's pretty abundant. We're not going to really need to carry it around. My lantern is running out of fuel. Can I actually? Hang on. I've got that on the. Okay, let me just refuel my lantern. Wherever that's going to be. I don't actually know where it is. Where is it? Here. Where's my lantern? Where is it? In the grand scheme of the backpack. There it is. It's been blind. Right, okay. So let's refuel it. Got plenty of fuel, so we don't worry too much about that. So we can now see what we're doing. I'm not going to waste fuel, but equally I'm not going to be worried about using it either. Oh, there's a big hammer. That's what you need to use for the forge. The big hammer is what you need to use in the forge. So now we've got one of those, we can actually use the forge. So, oh, we're safe. Okay, let's turn that off. Again, I don't have a problem with using it to see what I'm doing, but I don't want to waste fuel. Now, I haven't done a safe for a while, so let's pick this lock. So keep turning it around till it clicks. Okay, that was about 52, wasn't it? So back to 0. Back all the way around to here. Okay, 52, back the other way. That was about 27. So back to 0. Oh, this is tense. There we go. We're in. And I guarantee there'll be nothing in it. There we go. After all that. It's always the way with the saves, is you take ages to crack them and there's nothing in them. But then sometimes there are good goodies in there, so you don't want to miss them out. Okay, here we are then. So this is the main area. Now, the last time I did come and explore this, which was off camera, I didn't actually have any light sources with me, so I couldn't really see what I was doing properly. Got some ski gloves, a rifle cartridge, a dead end. Got some firewood. Let's crawl under here. I think we are safe in here. I don't think anything can get in, but it always pays to be alert. Not that it'll help, because if it is right there in front of you, not got much chance to do anything about it. Lots of barrels. We've got some more matches. We're actually doing okay for lots of resources. We've got loads and loads of resources, but we're just really short of food. That's going to be all I'm doing, I think. That's very much over this side. Flipping out, this is rather heavy. Oh, we've got some newsprint tucked under a big pipe there. We've got a set of drawers. Let's have a quick look. Oh, another knife. That's good. There's a fishing hook there. Some more lantern fuel. And that looks like it's pretty much going to be it. We've got a candy bar. That's a bit of cured leather, I think, but I can't actually get it. I can't actually get at it. You can't jump over things in the long dark. Okay, well, it looks like that's pretty much it. Okay, well, we've gone through the whaling area. We've pretty much looted what we've got, so I think we're going to call it quits. So let's head back upstairs to where the bed is. We don't need this now, actually. Let's just turn that off, save the fuel. I know we're really heavily encumbered, so we might have a look at what we can ditch before we go anywhere. But I'm going to come back to the bed simply because that's where I can save the game. But before we do that, let's just do our journal. So we're actually on day 3 of our Long Dark Odyssey. So what have we done today? We have left the Wrekin, headed to whale processing, outrun the wolf, outrun the bear, and looted the buildings. And that's pretty much all we've done, but we have gathered quite a few bits and pieces up. So we're getting somewhere. I think we really are running out of places to go around Desolation Point, if I'm completely honest. So I think what we're probably going to do, I know what I normally do is try to stay in the starting region for quite some time, but I don't think it's really going to work with Desolation Point because we're struggling to find food. And there isn't really much else for us to do on the map. So what I think we're going to do is we might have a look at the forge in the next video, because I haven't really ever looked at the forge. And we've now got the tools we need. We have the big hammer, and we've got coal, we've got firewood and everything. So we haven't got a hatchet, so we can make an improvised hatchet. I think that's probably what we're going to have a look at next time, once we've gone back to the lighthouse and ditched off all the loot. And then we'll have a think about where we're going to go next, and possibly head off and disappear off to one of the other regions and explore a little bit more widely. But I am going to say right now, thank you very much for watching. I'm really sorry if I'm a little bit quiet, by the way, in these last few videos, because I'm actually filming them at 6:30 in the morning, because it's about the only time I've got available to do it. So I am actually doing it at 6:30 in the morning. I'm having to be a bit quiet so I don't wake everybody else up. But I am going to say thank you very much for watching as always, and I shall see you again very, very soon.